Tonight, Sean Atkinson, revered leader of the Quakes, goes under the knife to save his brother's life.
The Quakes, they can't be worrying about me tonight. I'll be fine. Gang, I know you can do it. I trust you with my life.
But most people feel that a new kidney can't rescue a damned soul.
I know Sean's trying to be a good brother, but Mark D'Amato is a terrible person. And he's like gross, too. I just don't think he should go through with it.
Everybody feels sorry for Sean, but what about me? I'm the one in agony. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have a chance to be a hero.
Now, both teams must compete without their fearless leaders.
Sean, good luck, buddy. Don't worry about the Quakes. Bossy will take care of them.
Without Akatek's guidance, the Quakes are doomed. I'm gonna be the chick that draws first blood.
To help battle the Bod Squatters, Miss Lindsay Francis has shed her innocent act for a cloak of darkness.
For a while, the prophet had me completely brainwashed, but I looked in the mirror one day and said, hey, this is a body built for sin.
The real sin is that Big Nasty's stint as a sundog was another of D'Amato's masterful plans.
I've always been big, black, and nasty!
If you're a Quake, you might want to put in for early retirement. The enforcers are looking to hospitalize the Quakes. Next on Roller Jam. This might be the premier matchup in the league, the New York Enforcers and the California Quakes.
Yeah, two teams that do not like each other. Every time they meet up, Roy, it's mayhem out there the whole time. It's almost like the last team standing wins.
What team in this league does like the other team? Now, the Enforcers are coming off a win. It was over the Florida Sundogs, and it was in incredible fashion. You see the Big Nasty, Jim Washington there, wearing a Sundog uniform. The last jam of the game, he took the Sundog jammers out and then revealed this. He was wearing an Enforcer uniform underneath. He had tricked the Prophet. He had fooled him completely and sent the Prophet down to defeat.
Yeah, that blew my mind. We were shocked that he was on the Sundogs over there, and then the next thing you know, he unveils the Enforcers. We should have known D'Amato had something to do with that.
But there is, of course, a little cloud over the game tonight, and that is the fact that Sean Atkinson recently had to tell his team that because he needs to give a kidney to his brother Mark D'Amato, he will no longer skate. And you see the reaction of Sean's teammates there. They're sad and really having to get by without the Akatek. I don't think they're used to it yet.
No, it's going to be tough. I mean, when you lose your leader, the guy you look up to, kind of your mentor in a way, that's something tough to deal with, and it's a big step for this team if they're going to be able to do it.
It will be difficult for the Quakes tonight. As a matter of fact, we have a satellite link-up with the hospital where both D'Amato and Atkinson are right now. And because of the importance of this, we sent Broadway Danny Wolf there. Take it, Broadway.
All right, thank you, Rory. I'm here at the Dowling Memorial Hospital, and I want to thank the great team of surgeons here, Dr. David Hall, David Kennan, Brian Hughes, and veteran male nurse Bob Cole for letting us bring our cameras in here. In just a few minutes, Sean Atkinson will be giving his kidney to his brother, Mark D'Amato. And Mark, I got to ask you, how you feeling?
First of all, Wolf, back off. You're spitting all over my face. How do you think I feel, you idiot? I'm sitting here with this stupid hat on. They're going to carve me up with a turkey knife. They're going to cut on my brother, and I could die in there. Other than that, everything's great. What are you doing here anyway? Nurse!
Bro, relax. Relax.
You gotta relax, Mark. And Sean, I got to ask you, all our fans, their thoughts, their prayers are with you. Tremendous amount of courage on your behalf. How are you going to go through with this?
Because, Danny, family means everything to me. And if my big brother needs my help, I'm going to help him. I just have one more thing to say. Quakes, please win one for the Akatek. Oh, Daddy.
We see the nurses are coming in here right now to take Sean out. Sean, good luck.
Thanks, Dan. Bro, I'll see you later.
I'll see you.
Well, indeed, they will see each other later, and it will be quite a scene when they finally do. And it's a serious matter, and we're glad that Broadway Danny Wolf is down there at the hospital. Now, the enforcers, as they are, let's meet them.
Hey, party time! Let's go!
You know, they have to come out and skate a game, too. Without D'Amato. But the Hellcats feeling fit as a fiddle. Isn't that nice? She's in good shape for tonight's game.
You got to really wonder the emotional toll of both teams with the surgeries that are going on. What's going to have on each one of these teams?
Well, Lindsey Francis is the one that they've been needing to get back on the track. They finally pried her away from the Prophet, and they'll look to her to score a whole bunch of points tonight. Let alone score some points with the fans who have front row seats. Here come the men now. Onto the track they come for the enforcers. It's an odd thing that, first of all, D'Amato and Atkinson, once they found out they were brothers, here comes the Big Nasty, but that they would both be missing tonight. The leaders of these two teams kind of puts an odd spin on this game.
Yeah, it really does. That's where you got to look at both of these teams and try to figure out, well, now, who is the leader out there? Because there were a lot of role players out there, but not the true leaders on the team.
Now the Quakes, on the other hand, Atkinson's not only the leader of the team on the men's side, but he's really the inspirational leader almost for this entire league when you look at it.
Yeah, he really is. He is what all the WSL fans love him. He stands for everything. I don't always agree with everything when he talks about preaching violence, but his intentions are always good, so it's going to be interesting.
He's not here tonight, of course. However, Malibu Stacy is. And Stacy Bledge will be going against the Hellcat all night. You know, along with Shea Brown against Denise Lode, this matchup between these two is just as fierce, if not more so.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, Stacy Wood. And now, she always those steps up, Roy. I bet you she steps up tonight. She always wanted to be a leader.
Jamie Konomak will be jamming tonight. They look to her to get those points, and she has her pigtails ready. Hopefully her head's in the game, and you can say that about the rest of the Quakes, because that was an emotional time they had in the locker room. To have to hear Atkinson say, I'm leaving the team, I'm leaving this game I love so much. And there's the new captain, Mark.
That's maybe the job that's so tough in this game is Posse Shalane. How is he going to fill Sean Atkinson's shoes? The Posse machine. What do they call him? The machine?
Shalane machine. He has no choice but to fill that role. And here comes the guy that is up there in the point standings as well, Eric Slopey. He doesn't take a back seat to anybody. Jason McDaniel, Mo Sanders, whoever you want to name, Travis Wills. Slopey's a tremendous jammer in his own right, and they're going to need him tonight if they're going to be able to beat this enforcer team that doesn't have D'Amato but does have the Big Nasty. And of course, the Big Nasty will have to step up, as will Posse Shalane. Now, Mark, you had a chance to visit with Shalane and ask him about becoming the team captain of this game and of this team now. Let's find out more about that.
All right, I'm here with Posse Shalane, the new captain of the California Quakes. And first of all, Posse, congratulations on top of that, though. How do you feel? Your first game as a captain?
I feel great. I'm very excited.
Now, you know what? It's a big game tonight. He's your buddy. He's your pal. He's one of the leaders of the team, but the Atkinson no longer with the team. He's in the hospital. What's the feelings of the team right now about Sean Atkinson getting ready for that big surgery?
Team is motivated. We missed him a lot. He has been a great leader, a great teacher for us. And our team wishes all the best for him. He will come through, no doubt. But we have to jump on his shoes and keep Quakes on the top.
Now, it's going to be a crazy atmosphere here tonight. I talked about the big game and everything like that. After everything else that's going on, you still got to deal with the Big Nasty, Tim Washington.
No doubt it's going to be a great game and a big game, but Tim Washington is a big skater, but he can't skate. He will go down. There's no doubt about it.
All right, good luck, Posse.
Thank you very much.
Posse takes over the reins tonight, and he better come up big in this game against the Enforcers. He looks concerned about it. The weight of the world must be on his shoulders. We'll be back with the start of the game right after this. Quakes and Enforcers get together on the women's side, and you have to look at the Hellcat. If you're in a Quakes uniform, you know that she comes prepared every night for mayhem. That's Talisa Miller, a.k.a. the Hellcat. That's always been my favorite pair of gloves in this league. However, Stacy Blitch, Malibu Stacy, checks us out over those sunglasses, and she has to go against the Hellcat. She doesn't jam that much. Sometimes she'll grab that jammer's helmet, but really, she has to counteract whatever Talisa Miller does on the other side. So it's a tremendous matchup, and who's going to win it, we'll know in about an hour. And right when you say Stacy Blitch doesn't jam that much, she grabs the helmet, the Hellcat grabs one, and they're at it already. And the round one goes to the Hellcat. Now she drops back. They're not really big point scorers, either one of those two. Jamie Konomak and Lindsey Francis are, so they continue on.
Yeah, well, they know their rules out there. There are people that like to intimidate others. It's Konomak out there that likes to get out there and do the scoring.
Ooh, Konomak and Francis battling each other. Lindsey went up against the rail, but Konomak's the one that went down. So Francis looks to put the Enforcers in front early. And she just picked up one. There's another one. She's picked up two already, and it's the Hellcat who's wreaking havoc in that pack. Now Stacy Blitch has a hold of Francis. The Hellcat sets up and waits and takes her down with a monstrous hip check.
The Hellcat, you mentioned it. We said she had to step up her game. That's the way. She already set the tone for the whole match. And you know what, Roy? You got to wonder, is Lindsey Francis still a little rusty? She's only been back a couple of weeks.
I don't know. She looked pretty good on that jam right there. And I don't think anything the Prophet said to her is even taking effect in that brain anymore. Boy, that brain went a little soft there for a second for Stacy Blitch, didn't it?
She just fell limp to the ground.
4 big points picked up by the Enforcers. And now there they go again. Stacy Blitch and Talisa Miller. This time they are determined to score points if they can. There's the grab of the hair. A couple of hard whacks to the back and a rail for the Hellcat. Stacy Blitch took a little time out to wave at the crowd. You see that?
Yeah. She's a show-off. Hey, but she means business too, though.
She has something to show. Oh, look at Miller. She looks like she's hurt. That was easy for Blitch to get by her right there as Talisa Miller was grabbing her ribs. And now Stacy Blitch continues on with the jam. Malibu Stacy's picked up one. She's up to Lindsey Francis now. The Hellcat has cut through the infield and is advancing from behind. Blitch got another point, but look out for the cat from behind. Oh, what a shot she just gave Blitch.
And she's pissed, too.
She threw her helmet down and broke, I think. Look at her saying, come on, you want to go? You want a piece of this? Let's go. And there they do go.
And she has a hell of a right arm, doesn't she, Roy? The Hellcat, non-stop punches to the head on Stacy.
The referees jumped in there just in time. The Hellcat's yelling at the crowd now. It's best not to sit in the front row in case she gets mad at you. That's what hurt her ribs right there. That shot into the rail.
Well, she was going fast and right there, nailed right on those ribs, and she gets the payback, though.
She sure does. She didn't even bother to run around the track. She cut through the infield to go get her. 4-3, the Enforcers lead. If you're new to the game, here's how you score. The black helmeted skaters are the jammers. They are the only ones who can score points. They break out of that pack, and their aim is to lap members of the opposing team. For every member of the opposing team they lap or pass, they pick up 1 point. There are 4 jammers per jam, 2 a side. Rarely do you see all 4 get out there and have a chance to score points. Usually a couple of them will go down. But they start on that line, and all 4 get out there at least. But it's tough to make it around the track and get to the pack without getting knocked down, as April Tootle just found out, along with Ileana Bonilla. And now Konomak finds out a lesson in how difficult it is. That leaves Lindsey Francis. 4-3, the Enforcers by 1. Francis comes up to Blitch, who pointed right at her and said, "It's you I want." But it's the trash can lid. She's going to get it from the Hellcat, who says, "Come on, Konomak, you want some of this too?" And flings it down to the track. And Lindsey Francis jumps on top of Konomak.
What do the rules say about that, Roy? The Hellcat and the trash can.
I haven't reviewed the trash can section of the rule book. I think I better, though.
Because she always uses it. She always, most of the time, well, no, I should have said she gets away with it. D looks like D wants to throw it in the penalty box.
Posse Shalene, the new captain, picks up that helmet, but look at that. Smack to the head. Good thing she had a helmet on right there.
And you notice, she doesn't just get one. She always has to get two, Rory.
Broadway Danny Wolf is attempting to talk to me from the hospital. That's why we hesitated for a second. Right now, let's find out what Broadway has back there at the hospital.
All right, thanks, Rory. As a few minutes ago, there was a lot of pandemonium down here, a lot of doctors and nurses running towards Sean's room. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to speculate, but I don't think it's good. In fact, a few minutes ago, I saw a priest walking towards Sean's room. Wait, doctor, what's happening?
Hey, this is a sterile area. You need to get out of here. Get that camera out of here now.
Give us an update on the Sean Atkinson surgery. All right, I don't know what's going on. If I break anything, if I find out what's going on, we'll bring it to you immediately. Back to you, Rory.
Absolutely, Danny. Stay on top of it because we want to get those developments as they happen, and we will, and we'll bring them to you right here on Roller Jam. 1 period in the books. The Enforcers lead the Quakes 5-3. You better be ready, Posse. We're back at the Roller Jam Arena, the World Skating League. 5-3, the New York Enforcers leading the California Quakes after 1 period. And as you can see, one of my favorite skaters of all time has joined us in the booth, Jamie Konomak. Thanks for coming by.
Hi, Rory. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
I wish that we had something a little bit more pleasant to talk about tonight, but you guys are having to skate without Sean Atkinson, who announced his retirement to you in the locker room. What was that like for you to hear that?
For me, it's really devastating because he's a mentor, he's a teacher, he's my coach, he's everything, and once you have something that's good, you don't want to lose it, and when it's pulled out from under your feet like a rug, you know, what are you going to do? You're going to fall flat on your back, and I don't like to do that.
No, it was shocking for all of us. Now, as the men get ready to skate in the second period, obviously, we don't have Sean Atkinson to talk about, but Posse Shalene is going to have to step up in a big way now for the Quakes as he goes against Tim Washington of the New York Enforcers. And Posse Shalene, I don't know, Jamie, you think he's ready to take over as captain?
Posse is definitely ready. He's more than ready.
He certainly looks ready right there.
Oh, he's definitely ready right there.
All right, so Posse Shalene stepping into some very big shoes in the Yak Attack, going against this guy, the Big Nasty. And look at that mean look on his face.
It's the Big Oogly.
Well,
Not just ugly, he's oogly.
in that shot he was, I'll say that. Right there, he looks like he's thinking about the damage he wants to inflict. The second period ready to go, and the Quakes down by 2 points. And the first jam of the second period underway. Eric Slopey, here's another guy, Jamie, who you're going to have to rely on in a big way.
Eric Slopey is probably he is by far the best jammer that the Quakes had. He's very agile on his skates compared to a lot of other skaters in the WSL. And Eric is bomb.
He's against Andy Wallace, and he just got bombed out of there. And Andy Wallace goes on with this jam. Enforcers up by 2 and trying to get some more. There's Posse. That's where you normally would see the Yak Attack right there. Putting those big elbows into the chest of Andy Wallace, and Shalene's going to try and do it himself. But there's the Big Nasty to take him down hard. Oh, and the Nasty got another one. That leaves Wallace to go score the points, and he's getting a whole bunch of them for the Enforcers.
And Posse's finding out what it means to try to fill the shoes of the Yak Attack, going right up against Tim Washington. As built as the machine is, he's still no match for the Big Nasty.
Well, the Big Nasty's pretty built as well. I mean, they both are. And take a look at the replay here. Slopey gets knocked off his feet, and then you have to admit it, Jamie, the Big Nasty's tough.
You know, a lot of the team itself is definitely mentally hurting, and that shows on the track out there. I mean, if you're worried about someone else and you've got nothing but Sean Atkinson on the brain, then you got to skate a game, and it's hard to balance out the two.
Absolutely right. And it's showing on the scoreboard right now, 9-3. I guess the Enforcers don't worry about the bottom. That's right. All right. Travis Wills. Here's another good jammer. Another guy who's very agile. Oh, look at, speaking of jammers.
Is he Mary Poppins?
That's Jason McDaniel right there.
He's got striped socks. He looks like Mary Poppins.
Jason McDaniel, you're talking about Travis Wills. We're talking about Jason in the front row with Lisa Seltzer. We mentioned last week that Lisa Seltzer was here. She had a lot of bad things to say about the WSL, and now she's over there front row center with Jason McDaniel. Seltzer? What's going on there?
You know, I don't know too much. I know that she's Jerry Seltzer's granddaughter, and it looks like Mac Daddy's trying to make his Mac moves on her. I mean, I don't know.
That might be something for a future chatty chat with Conor
I think I might have to investigate.
You better look right into that.
That looks like something I can write about.
And you know what, Roy? You're noticing out here tonight how the Quakes are missing the act attack. They can't play this physical style that the Enforcers do, and they're paying for it right now up on the scoreboard.
It must have almost brought you to tears, Jamie, when you heard Sean say, win one for the act attack, and he could barely get the words out.
They did come down. I'm a crybaby.
And don't cry here, Roy will start crying.
I will, that's right. 13-3, the Enforcers lead by 10 big points. But the Quakes get Brian Krebs out there along with Eric Slopey. And here's a chance, Jamie, for you guys to get back in the game.
I have nothing but faith.
You got to have it when you're down 10, but you've got these two guys out there, and the Big Nasty has dropped back to the back of the pack for the Enforcers. He's doing it all with D'Amato not here. You can root, it's all right.
Come on, Quakes.
Slopey and Krebs trying to get by this big guy. Now you look towards the pack and try to see where Posse Shalim is. Can he do anything about the Big Nasty and help his jammers get through there? So far, the answer is no. 7 seconds left on the jam. It looks like the final answer is no. Wow. Now Posse.
That was for Sean.
Posse comes late and takes the Big Nasty down. They didn't get any points. And look at Seltzer and Jason McDaniel still talking things over.
But you know what, though? They can't hang with them. Where is the Quakes? And Jamie, maybe, where are you guys going to get the muscle to go up against a team like the Enforcers? Posse shot just in. That was kind of a cheap shot. Big Nasty playing fair out there. Got to have that muscle.
You know what? One of the Quakes' biggest philosophy is never underestimate us. I mean, just because we're down doesn't mean we're over. You know, we might be down now, but I guarantee you in the second period we could wrap this up and send it home to Mom. Or actually, let's send it home to Sean, and then when he gets up, he'll have a surprise.
Well, let's hope that Sean does get up and that he's all right. And Broadway Danny Wolf is continuing to monitor developments at the hospital. We're going to go live to Broadway right now.
All right, I just checked Mark D'Amato's bed. He's not there. He must be in surgery, but everyone is so hush-hush here. I'm getting no cooperation from the doctors at all. There's still a lot of chaos out there. I just know something terrible happened. I just know it. And I'm Sean's friend, and as a good journalist, I'm gonna go find him. Make me put on this ridiculous outfit. You wanna go to surgery? Sorry. I gotta find Sean. I know something terribly went wrong. The surgery's down here. Surgery at this... Yes. What do you think you're doing?
Watch out, Danny. We don't want Danny thrown out of that hospital. We need him to stay there and find out what's going on. The concern of the Quakes. Jamie, I hope for the Quakes' sake and for Sean's sake that he's all right. We're going to find out more. Stay with us on Roller Jam. In case you're not up to date on World Skating League current events, check out Roller Jam Rewind.
Hey, Marky D is my kid. My boy or whatever. But if I gotta bust a cape into somebody's tuckus to protect him, I'll sure enough do that.
What's up? Well, last week, Marky D and the Big Nasty had to do some pretty darn large living to get rid of the profit and give me back control of the World Skating League. And so I am here as a gesture of gratitude to hand over 100% ownership and control of the New York Enforcers to my main man and my man with a plan, Mr. Mark D'Amato.
Team is mine.
It's absolutely yours,
100%.
Lock, stock, and barrel.
Very good. Now I have a word to say. Logue, you are the biggest idiot I have ever met in my life.
Why are you dishing me like that?
I used you, Logue, and now I'm done with you. And now I own the Enforcers.
Nobody makes a fool out of Kenneth Logue III.
Where is Ray Robles tonight? I see you guys skate out, and I don't see Robles.
When you don't do what I asked you, you hit the road. I got rid of him. He's gone.
Why is Bill Barker here? We see Bill here tonight.
I felt sorry for him. You know, I got a very compassionate heart.
King Richard is the man. Now bow down to the king, chump.
I'm Bill Barker. I am a moron.
He threw the chili powder into his own man's eyes and everything's unraveling for the Riot.
I'm Captain America, so I threw Jello.
What is this Jello? Hell, Jello is for kids. You just blew our lead. Sit down. Don't say no more. Talk to the calm and remain calm.
That's Lisa Seltzer, Mark. That is the granddaughter of Jerry Seltzer.
The league as it is now is just a disgrace, and it's not what my grandfather envisioned at all. The chaos with the sex and the violence, it's just not called for at all.
You know, you just cost me the lead again. Give me your skates and your elbow pads, damn it. I'm doing it myself.
Richard, that was unbelievable!
That's how it's done! Watch the king! You won't fail! I'm just so great! And I scared myself!
The Enforcers have been dominating tonight. Posse Shalene misses Sean Atkinson. He's thirsty, too. Let's go down to Mark now with the Big Nasty.
All right, I'm here at the Big Nasty, Tim Washington. Nasty, you look up at the scoreboard up there, and Enforcers are killing the Quakes. No Sean Atkinson. Is this even a team right now?
The Quakes are just falling apart tonight. Akatak's not here, the little security blanket. You know what? It's no contest.
And we also just saw Posse Shalene, the new captain. What do you think about that?
You know what? That's the second funniest thing I ever saw. But you know what? The first funniest thing that I ever seen is going to happen right now.
What? What's this? What's so you got?
What is D'Amato doing here?
He's supposed to be in the hospital.
Hey, Mark.
What is Mark D'Amato doing here? You're supposed to be in the hospital.
Listen, Sparky, give me the mic. You know, I am riding so high right now I can't stand it. Let me tell you people something. There's two rules in life. The first one, there's always a victim. The second one, don't be the victim. Sean Atkinson is laying in that operating room with his gut laid wide open and his kidney in a jar as we speak. Any of you people who believe me for 1 second, you need your head examined. I'm not his brother. Get that. I'm not his brother. I don't need a kidney. Imagine that. I don't need a kidney.
This is one of the sickest jokes of all time.
And I'm not retiring either. I have effectively eliminated the last piece of little competition I have in the WSL.
That's as low down as I've ever heard.
What do you think?
I can't believe you let everybody on like this. You made everybody feel sorry for you.
Give me back the mic, Sparky. And for those of you who'd like to know my whole master plan, you can tune in to rollerjam.com and find out all my genius and all that it encounters. And when you're bored of that, for you misfortunates who might really need a kidney, you can click over to eBay. I just happen to have one for sale.
Oh, what a sick man this is. What about Sean Atkinson? Broadway Danny Wolf, I know you can hear me. You've got to get in there and find out about Sean. You have to get in there and try and save Sean's kidney. We'll deal with D'Amato later. Get back in the booth, Sparky. That's one of the worst practical jokes, if you can call it that, I've ever witnessed or ever been a party to in any kind of a way.
I mean, to deceive everybody out there, make them feel sorry for him, and then to have a guy in the hospital with his cut open, and he's ready to put the kidney on eBay?
Wait a minute. I told Broadway Danny Wolf as soon as you were down there and we heard about D'Amato's scheme to find out about Atkinson, and now Broadway's trying to get a hold of me. If you can, take it now, Broadway.
Rory, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's real nice. Rory, do you hear me?
I hear you.
As soon as I heard what D'Amato did at halftime, this thing was a big ruse, I immediately told the surgeon, these
Kick me out of here. Yeah, real nice, thanks. Yeah. You go away. All I know is Sean was in there for at least 15 minutes in surgery. We don't know what happened. For all we know, they might have already taken the kidney out. Rory, I'm heading back to the arena now. Wait for me.
All right, all right. Come on, don't run straight into the traffic. Just get back here as safe as you can and take that suit off. But listen, if he was in surgery for 15 minutes, that doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. I mean, that sounds like enough time. Well, D'Amato, he thinks he's cut open. He's ready to sell the kidney. What a snake. I always said you can't trust D'Amato.
You never said that I remember, Sparky. All right, there goes Lindsey Francis. Out up in the jam for the Enforcers. I hope that Broadway gets back there before the game's over. Stacy Blitch and Jamie Conamack back there to block against Francis, but really the game itself and the score seems less important right now. The Hellcats just missed a big block. Conamack and Blitch stay up, and they take Francis down. Nice play. Imagine what they must be thinking now. We just talked to Jamie about how the Quakes feel about Sean and the retirement, and to find out now that it was all a hoax.
I know, I'm wondering, what's the mood? Are they going to come out and play to win out there and take it out on the Enforcers, or are they going to just be down?
Well, they're taking it out pretty good right now. Malibu still with Lindsey Francis, Jamie Conamack's in one with the Hellcat, but on the bench, they look stunned.
How can you not cheer for the Quakes right now? Boy, you know, Roy, you always said you can't be biased in this business, but I want the Quakes to win.
Lindsey Francis gets up, and she has no choice, really, but to side with D'Amato. I mean, after all, it was D'Amato who taught her how to drink that blood and call it wine. It's kind of his motto in life.
I'm missing one. Here we go. Move it up.
Look at him. That disgusts me. Get out of here, number 19.
It's still 13-3 Enforcers. April Tootle and Lindsey Francis now with Conamack. I wish we could get Jamie or somebody from the Quakes women's side back up here in the final period to see how they feel about this. Conamack scoots around the track, and maybe they can win one for the Yak Attack. Imagine Sean laying in a hospital about to be cut open, and maybe already cut open, and it doesn't mean a thing.
No, I mean, he was giving up not just a kid, he was giving up his career, and all the fans out there, and everybody feeling sorry for D'Amato, and then he pulls his stunt.
Should have known never to trust that guy. Oh, there's some of that rage coming out right there.
There you go, Stacy.
As Stacy Blitch rips down the Hellcat. And now here comes the icing cake. And look at the look on her face.
You know what? Revenge is the look I see on her face. Look at Conamack. She just did one, too. She's getting into the action.
I've never seen her do it before, but she just did it to the Hellcat. It's still 13-4 Enforcers. And it doesn't take away the fact that D'Amato has been as despicable as we've ever seen him tonight. But watch this. And then watch the reaction of Stacy Blitch. And now she goes down on her, and then Conamack's going to fly through the air, too. We've never seen Jamie do this. Usually she just kind of makes fun of him verbally.
She taunts him. That in her column, Jack Conamack.
13-4, the Enforcers lead. This is the final jam of the women's period, and the men will be on the track. The Hellcats trying to come back now and come back strong.
And you know what? I wouldn't miss that men's round for anything, Roy. Boy, I hope somebody takes it out on D'Amato.
Well, you know Posse Chalene will try. The Hellcat jamming now. She's out there ahead of the pack and trying to catch up with the back of the pack here to score some points.
And you know what, though? Did you see how happy the Enforcers were over what D'Amato did, too? Didn't it make you sick, Roy?
Absolutely. And if you don't act happy, he throws you off the team. The Hellcat's looking back over his shoulder. She'd rather hit Stacy Blitz and score points right now. Blitz is advancing. There's 13 seconds left on the jam. The Hellcat sneaks to the top of the track, turns around, waits for Stacy, picks her up, and dumps her off the track, along with Conamack. Getting an assist down there from her teammate, Lindsey Francis.
Hellcat with a little revenge. Lifting her up, throwing her over the railing like that. There, look at the Quakes team. That's a team right there, Roy. Everybody over here being concerned.
The Quakes are definitely concerned, and why not? And Stacy Blitch is going after Lindsey Francis now. Here's what precipitated it. The men skate next. Stay with us. We're back in a confused Roller Jam Arena. Rory Marcus along with Little Sparky Lloyd, and we're trying to find out more about Broadway Danny Wolf. Now, I've heard
No way. Where's that son of a bitch? No, Rory!
Danny's back. Danny's obviously back.
Where are you, you son of a bitch?
Get out there and talk to D'Amato.
What kind of scumbag are you? How do you justify doing that to my friend?
Hey, where are you coming from? The hospital or the morgue?
What kind of human being does that to another, you idiot?
Yeah, you want to walk?
Somebody needs to help Broadway.
Let's go. Let him out.
Where are the referees when you need them?
Drop him, D'Amato. Let's go. Let him go. Let's go.
That's
All right,
incredible.
that's it. Now
Broadway
go.
Danny Wolf. I've never seen him that mad. He went after D'Amato. D'Amato mocked him as always, and then D'Amato attacked Wolf.
And you know what, though? That's the anger I think all WSL fans have right now when it comes to Mark D'Amato. Unbelievable what he did. I can't get over it, Rory. I'm kind of, in a way, I'm speechless about it.
Yeah, what can you say when somebody has done something that evil?
I mean, yeah.
Lisa Seltzer and Jason McDaniel were sitting there. See them.
Game's on.
They acted like they could. Now what are the enforcers doing? The jam started. The enforcers never moved off the line. Here comes the atomic whip, and underneath they go.
Take that, enforcers!
Posse Shalene and Tom Smith just got them all, and the enforcers never moved a muscle. Their skates didn't roll one rotation, and now they're going to gang up on Posse.
Where's the rest of the team to help Posse out?
D'Amato and the Big Nasty after Posse Shalene. Maybe we should send Broadway in there.
No, he didn't do too good either.
Well, we don't want to kill him. We might have to use him again. The Quakes, however, with that huge play, have taken the lead 14-13. Posse Shalene, boy, look at this, is an atomic whip, and they go right underneath. They had set up a wall there at the line. That's an old roller derby trick, and it didn't work.
Yeah, the Wall Street wall, I guess you could call it, the enforcers just broke down as they slipped right through it and got the points for the Quakes. And you know what, Roy, after all said and done, that's what matters, is winning the game.
Things on Wall Street can't be great every day, and they weren't for the enforcers right there. Now we have a game. Now we have a 1-point Quakes lead with 2 jams left in this thing. And I still can't get Atkinson out of my mind or his plea to the Quakes. Win one for the Yak Attack. There goes Posse Shalene, the Shalene machine. He knocks down the jammer and goes on himself. Travis Wills picks himself up. And Shalene trying to give the Quakes an even bigger lead. The Big Nasty, I can hardly believe, as nasty as he is, that he'd go along with D'Amato in this particular instance.
And you know what, Roy? It's looking like the Quakes are like maybe invigorated by what Danny Wolf did. Maybe he said what they really would like to say out there.
Oh, I'm sure glad he got here safely. Can you imagine the car ride? Oh, man, D'Amato just ripped Posse Shalene down to the ground.
And you know what? They're just no match for the muscle that the enforcers have, right? Posse can't do it all by himself.
Now what? Oh, talk about ganging up on somebody.
Where are the rest of the Quakes?
Posse just looked up and spoke 2 words of perfect English. That's how hurt he is. And the enforcers are smiling about it. And meanwhile, Broadway Danny Wolf spitting his teeth out. Well, Broadway, you did what you could, what you felt you had to do. And look at D'Amato waving to the crowd. They ought to just boo him out of this building. We're back with the final jam of the game in a minute. One jam left to go. The Quakes, 1 point ahead, 14-13. And the Quake women, well, they're understandably down and concerned. Maybe even some tears being shed over there, Mark.
Sure, why not? I mean, you heard Janie Conmack earlier. I mean, this was
Wait a minute, wait. That looks like Atkinson from behind, doesn't it?
They didn't do the surgery, but if he's walking around, they couldn't have cut him open.
He's coming from the hospital, apparently. and he's still hooked up, believe it or not. Here comes the last jam of the game. It's hard to concentrate on it, though. Atkinson's getting closer to the track. I know that's him. Nobody moves like that. Mark D'Amato's completely oblivious, and so are the rest of the skaters as this jam goes on.
All right, Atkins attack. He's all right.
Well, don't rush the gun. Here he comes. Here, look at that. That's why he brought that out here. And now he flings it down and gets rid of it, and he's going after D'Amato.
Get him back. Get the garbage can. There you go.
No holds barred here because Atkinson has been tricked by D'Amato, hopefully for the last time, and he must have a kidney inside there. He must have them both. Otherwise, how can he do all of this?
He's going after everybody. Get him back, attack.
The Yak Attack is back. Wearing a hospital gown. And a hat. And D'Amato just took one on the head, and then behind him he knew that Big Nasty was there.
A reverse jam, you could say, just did by Sean Atkinson. But boy, WSL fans are really relieved right now. He is okay.
The Quakes won the game, in case you care about that. Maybe they put some eyes in the back of his head. Sean Corbin is holding him. Broadway did it.
Okay, Sean! Sean, come here! You're okay! What happened? How'd you get back here?
The Yak Attack is back, and my kidney is intact! Oh, yeah! And I want to introduce you to my newest best friend. He saved me on the operating table. Come on out!
Who's he talking about?
That looks like, is that Logue?
It is Logue.
D'Amato, you may not have needed a kidney, but you sure could have used a few more brains, don't you think? I hope you learned your lesson, pal. Hell has no fury like me when I'm ticked off.
Wow, but Kenneth Logue gets one over on D'Amato finally.
You know, D'Amato always wins the first 9 rounds and gets knocked out in the 10th. He's too smart for his own good. He tucks his tail between his legs and leaves a loser again as the Yak Attack returns from the table just in time, and it was Logue, of all people, who got into the operating room, obviously disguised as a doctor or a male nurse, and saved Atkinson from the surgery. Can you believe it?
You know what? Logue must have known beforehand, being friends with D'Amato, that's what D'Amato was up to.
Atkinson hates to spend money. He'll probably keep that robe and wear it tomorrow.
I guess you could say Logue dished maybe D'Amato finally.
Apparently he did. That guy's reinvented himself more than anybody I've ever known. Now we'll take Broadway to the emergency room after that probably. And the atomic whip got through the wall, and Atkinson, look at that, straight from the hospital bed.